to Would I Uso to You? Welcome. And today we have two fantastic guests joining us on the show today. Fuyumi, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, everybody! My name is Fuyumi. You can also call me Tofu, and I'm a kingfisher. I'm looking for my lost feathers. Have you found any of my feathers? Thank you, Milky, for having me here.
Oh,
Congrats
no.
on 3 years on Twitch.
No, thank you for being here. I'm so hecking excited. This is probably like my favorite segment of all my subathons. I love doing this show, so I'm very excited to have both of you guys. Who I really I love both you guys, and I'm very excited to have chat. Guess whether you're telling truths or lies today. Kanra Deity, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, sure, thank you for having me. My name is Kenrad 80. I come from Sony Music Japan V, and I'm so excited to be here. Happy birthday, Milky!
Oh, thank you. It's my anniversary, but thank you.
Happy birthday to
My Twitch birthday.
Hey, that's
Happy birthday,
But that, Twitch,
Spam it! Happy birthday,
birthday. It's my Twitch birthday, so it's all right. Let's go. All right, tonight we are on Would I Uso to You. Now, I would like to first explain to everybody here all about what this game show is about. So for those of you who have seen Would I Lie to You, this is a completely different show. Absolutely. It's Would I Uso to You. No, but it's very based on that. The way that this show works is basically Fuyumi and Kanra will be telling you guys various different statements that are either a truth or they are a lie. Which will they be? Well, chat, you will have to guess what you think. There will be a poll for every single statement that is given from both Fuyumi and Kanra. And what you will have to do is guess whether you think that it is a truth or a lie. If they manage to deceive you, and chat guess wrongly, then they will get a point. They will also be guessing each other's as well. So they don't know each other's truths or lies either, and they will be guessing here in the studio tonight. So without further ado, are you guys ready to get started?
Ready.
Let's heck and go.
Ready.
By the way, do you guys watch kind of UK quiz shows at any point? Have you ever seen any UK quiz shows that you like?
No, never.
No, that's
Perhaps
fine.
I saw like the French version of a UK show, but like with French persons. you know?
Okay. Oh, fair enough.
This is my first UK show.
Let's heck and go. All
First
right.
UK show.
Let's go. All right then. So who are we going to start with? Is there either of you particularly who want to go first? Oh, so what I will say is also, chat, you will get to ask questions, right? You will get to ask questions, which I will then, as the host, mediate to Fuyumi and Kanra. So for example, let's say, so for instance, last year when I did this corner, I had a lie from me, which was I drank some juice and rolled into a dustbin or something, right? And then chat might ask me, oh, when did this happen? How big was the dustbin? How far did you roll, for example, right? And chat will try and ask questions to ascertain whether they think that it's a truth or a lie. So chat, I want you to get your thinking hats on, and Kanra and Fuyumi, best of luck. Okay, I think we're gonna go with Kanra first.
Hi.
We're gonna go with Kanra first. So Kanra, keep an eye on. I just realized the meme you sent to me. Keep an eye on your Discord DMs.
Hi,
Your first statement
sure.
is coming in now. So what I want you to do is read the statement to us, and then me and chat are gonna start asking you questions. Okay.
Sounds good.
Here is the statement.
I believe that gargling soy sauce could improve my singing vocals.
I believe that gargling soy sauce could improve my singing vocals. Now, chat, Fuyumi, do you have any questions about this statement?
When did you believe it?
When? Well, I cannot say my age, first of all, but I can say that was like I'm forever 21, okay? So
No, like how many years ago was it? Or just recently?
oh no. That was like when I was much more like a teenager, lady.
Right.
Oh.
Okay, so teenager. Okay. Was there any, that's a good question from Doll of Fate, was there any sort of scientific data that you read that sort of led you to this? Or, what led you to think that gargling soy sauce was good for your vocals?
You really want to know? Okay. It came from an anime scene.
Came from an anime, okay. Right. So you saw it in anime and you thought maybe I'll actually give that a go, kind of thing.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I should have tried that.
Okay. Interesting.
So,
Interesting.
did you try it out?
What do you think? Yeah, I did.
Okay, and how was it when you actually tried it out? I think chat is sort of concerned, like how are you able to gargle something so salty? Yeah.
Yeah, it was not really like comfortable. Very
Right.
salty.
Okay. Interesting. And I think one other thing that chat was asking, like, is this something you like to do every morning before you sing? Is it something you still, continue? Was it effective?
No, I'm not. I'm still not doing that. I think I did like for 5 times sometime when I had to do stuff just to believe it, but it was not really that effective.
Okay.
So I kind of stopped the old soy sauce stuff. Also, my breath stank, so I stopped.
Interesting. Okay. I mean, I think that would be quite a reason for stopping doing it, to be fair. Everyone you talk to just being like, do I smell soy sauce? Fuyumi, do you have any other questions for Canra on this point?
I mean, I think everybody is kind of curious which anime it was.
Oh, am I allowed to say anime names on your channel?
Oh, up to you. If you'd prefer not to, that's fine. Yeah, whatever for your rules is fine. Yeah, no problem.
If you still remember the title.
It was like a French anime. So sorry, I call every cartoon anime. So even Simpson for me is cartoon.
Right. Okay. So possibly something that was shown on French TV. Right. Okay.
Yeah. Totally.
So we wouldn't necessarily be familiar with it.
I can't say the name, but I don't think you might know it. I don't know. Perhaps you guys still have like a few French anime like Totally Spies and Martha Mystère.
Oh, right.
Mysteries
Yeah.
So perhaps you've seen it.
Right.
But,
I don't know. But I mean, also, I don't know if you're able to say the name of it or not, so whichever is fine. Yeah, whichever, really. Let's see. Any other things that chat are asking? Any other last questions from chat? Before we do the vote. So, mods, if you are able to handle the vote, would be much appreciated. Fuyumi, are you done with your questions? Do you think you come to a decision in your head whether you think this is a truth or a lie?
I think I'm good.
Okay, you think you've got a decision in your head. What about you, chat? Hopefully you've also come to a decision in your head. Perhaps I'm not sure if the mods are around to do the poll right now, so I will do the poll. Okay, chat. I want you to let me know. Do you think this is a truth or a lie? Truth or a lie? And Fuyumi, once I've got the poll up, I also want you to let me know what you think as well. Set it for 3 minutes. Okay.
Should I participate in the poll as well?
Oh, I mean, you can if you like, but I'd like you to tell me in words which you think it is. I mean, that might influence chat as well. Your reasoning. Do you think that this is a truth or a lie, Fuyumi?
I think it's a lie.
Okay. And why do you think
I
so?
believe it's a lie.
Okay. To be honest, I mean, I don't really know. I've never heard of it, and everything sounds a little bit weird. And mainly, well, I would say we're good friends, right?
Are
I'm
we?
just analyzing. No, actually, no. Heck you.
You at
Oh,
zero.
guys.
Your vocal was at zero. I put you at zero for a reason.
Guys, we had Christmas cake together.
Yeah, we spent Christmas together. How dare you? It automatically makes us best friends.
All right, so you were
No.
convinced it is a lie. It'll be interesting to see what chat. Oh, chat is also at the moment voting 90%. 90% of chat think it's a lie. However, there is a 10% that think it's true. Chat, don't forget to vote.
That was Daisy herself.
I did not vote.
Guys,
was
you are
herself.
not allowed
just
to
voted
vote your own poll, okay?
Man.
Okay, right. We will. It was me. I'm a soy believer. Okay, so we do have people in the chat that believe. We've got two believers now. Okay, so
Two
there are
believers.
a few. There are a few of chat who think that it is true. All right, chat. We will wrap up the voting, and then we will find out. We will find out from Canra whether this was a truth or a lie. I think next time I'll set it to 2 minutes instead. Oh, so we got more votes coming in. Something tells me that she's telling the truth. It's more that I want it to be true. Okay, so I think a lot of chat want it to be true. They want this miraculous, soy sauce gargle to be true. I mean, that makes sense.
I'm gonna try it out.
Yeah. No, I'm
Yeah,
quite
please
keen
do.
to try it out. Actually, if it has these properties, I'm also quite keen to try it out. All right, the vote is about to close. I'll make it slightly shorter next time. All right, it's very, very difficult one. But Fumi, you are going with lie. You do not think that Canra gargles soy sauce to improve her singing vocals. And chat have voted to agree with you. Interestingly, chat have voted to agree with you. So, Canra, would you like to reveal whether this was a truth or a lie?
Well, about the fact of if I believe that gargling soy sauce could improve my singing vocals, it is the lie.
Which means both Fuyumi and chat as well get a point for that one. Well done to Fuyumi and chat. Well done. You were able to guess correctly.
Crazy.
So there we go. 1 point to Fuyumi. All right. Now the next one we're going to be doing is for Fuyumi. So Fuyumi, please keep an eye on your DMs.
Yep.
Fuyumi. Okay. Coming in now. Okay, here we go. Just DMing you now. Keep an eye on your DMs. Okay.
Cute, she's DMing you.
Yes.
I'm waiting for my DM.
Okay,
Cute.
Fuyumi. In your own time, please read your statement.
I used to play TCGs competitively and still possess a deck worth 5 figures. I even qualified for the World Championship and got flown to Japan, but unfortunately didn't end up as the World Champion.
Ooh, that's
Wow.
pretty impressive. Still possess a deck worth 5 figures. I even qualified for the World Championship and got flown to Japan, but unfortunately didn't end up as the World Champion. So I think the question on a lot of people's lips, if you were able to say, is which card game?
It was Weishwarz.
Okay.
Weishwarz.
Weishwarz. I think quite a lot of people are familiar with that. Lots of collaborations with, I think, different IP and such. All right, Canra, what
Thanks,
questions do you
Annie.
have for Fuyumi?
When was that?
I don't know the exact year. I think it was 2000. which was it? 17, 16, something like that. I don't remember the exact year.
Right. Okay. Interesting. Oh, that's another good one. Well, if you're able to reveal it, that is. If it's, if it's a secret strategy that you can't tell anyone, because that would ruin your game, then you don't have to say. But what was your strategy? Chat asks.
With most decks, I try to be consistent. But a big factor of the game is definitely luck. So you have to cancel well if you know the game. I guess I just got really, really lucky, but at the end, make smart decisions to compress your deck and so on.
Sounds very knowledgeable indeed. Kanra, do you have any other questions for Fumi about this? Deck worth 5 figures, that's a lot, isn't it?
How did you start playing that?
Start playing. My brother showed it to me. The very first few sets were like, do you guys know key art? Like Planet, Little Busters.
Yeah.
They had that set, and I'm a big fan of visual arts. So that's why we got curious about the card game.
Interesting. I feel like what is the name of the tournament is getting too specific, chat perhaps. What else are you thinking, Kanra? What do you think for some other questions?
Yeah, she said she flew to Japan. She was not able to win the world championship. So, did you do any other after that, or was it like your last?
That was my last tournament.
Why?
Because I moved on.
Moved on with your life. Got it. Okay. Well, I think maybe we're ready. As Kanra's sort of asking a few last questions, I think we're ready to get the poll up at least. What are you thinking? Do you have any last questions, Kanra, to confirm what you're thinking about whether this is a truth or a lie?
I think I'm good.
Okay, you're good. All right, we'll let chat vote on that. So, Kanra, this might influence chat as well. Would you like to tell us whether you think that this is a truth or a lie and what your reasoning is?
Oh, I think if I... I think... It's probably the truth to me.
The truth, okay. And why would you think that?
Because I know her and she's strong at those type of games.
I'm strong at every game. What do you mean?
Hello? No, you're strong at this game.
I'm good
Try
at
to
all
play
games.
Fortnite, we'll see.
Okay, let's play Fortnite.
You guys
Looky,
can have us play in Fortnite. All
Okay,
right.
let's play Fortnite.
Three of us play Fortnite. All right. We're gonna do great.
I can't wait.
No, but I know what you mean. Fuyumi is very skilled, in this type of thing. So it does definitely seem believable. How is the chat poll going? The chat is predominantly voting truth. Interestingly, the chat is predominantly voting for truth. So that will be interesting to see how that pans out. But it's a little bit more split than the previous one. A little bit more split. We've got 67-33 at the moment. So about a third on lie, 2/3 on truth. Will they be able to carry Milky? Yeah, I think they would definitely have to for Fortnite.
Let's go!
Woo!
I really want to play Fortnite.
Yeah. I want to do the Kumamon world in Fortnite. Do you guys want to do that? There's like a whole Kumamon island.
Let's go.
Let's heckin' go. All right. The final vote is that chat thinks that this is also a truth. So without further ado, Fumi, would you like to reveal whether this is a truth or this is a lie?
So, the truth is definitely that I did play TCG competitively and I qualified for a world championship. And I didn't end up being the world championship, being the world champion. But is it true that I have a deck worth 5 figures? You know, small details. And it is actually the truth.
The truth! There was a truth! So far, chat are sussing you guys out. And you guys are also sussing each other out, you know? So far, we've got 1 point to each of you and also 2 points to chat. Chat are doing pretty good in being able to get these. So well done to both of you and well done to chat. All right, we've got another one coming for Canra. And it is coming. Let me see.
She's in my DM, guys.
I'm going to be in your DMs. Okay.
Is it about Fortnite? Hello? Give me the code. I want to enter.
Okay.
Here we go.
No, it's not Fortnite. You can't play with us.
On Wednesdays, we play Fortnite. Okay. Canra, would you like to go ahead and say your statement?
Okay. Today's statement is I was vocally trained by Asuka Langley Soryu.
Wow. Asuka Langley Soryu. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure Fumi and Chat have a lot of questions about this one. I mean, one of the questions I have firstly is that, I mean, Asuka herself is a character, right?
Yeah, the Evangelion character Asuka.
Right. Okay.
I've never watched it before.
It doesn't matter, right?
Okay. Some of it. So chat seem to be believing it. All right, chat. Have we got any questions for Canra to ascertain whether this is a truth or a lie? So, I mean, I have a question. So, what does it mean to be vocally trained by Asuka? What does that entail? What does that mean?
Sorry. Like, you know, receiving vocal training for voice acting and stuff.
Right. Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Interesting. Better question from chat.
When did you do that?
I did during COVID period.
Okay.
COVID-19.
Well, I think that's, I think a lot of people used, the time during COVID-19 to improve, their skills and a lot of things. So I think that's definitely believable. Did she teach you her tsundere ways? Ask chat.
She did not.
Okay, did not. Interesting. Fumi, any other thoughts that you're having on this particular statement?
What was the most interesting thing you learned from her?
She told me that actually I was very good at doing like kudere voices.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting. And so is this the voice actor who played Asuka, and if so, Japanese or English actor? That's an interesting question. Yes, was it Japanese or English?
Japanese.
Japanese. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Fumi, you got any other thoughts? Does that change anything for you? Thing you're thinking?
How was it, like a one-time thing, or did you get several lessons?
No, I got several lessons. A few.
Okay. How are we feeling? Do you think we have enough? How are we feeling, chat and Fumi? Do you think you'll have enough information to be able to able to make a guess? What are we thinking? Quite a difficult one, I would say.
I mean, I feel like there are so many questions. Like, what exactly?
Sorry, I'm just coughing.
Can I get your kudere voice?
That could be a good idea actually to really test the training. Yeah.
What do you want me to say to you?
What is a typical kudere sentence?
知らない。I don't know.
Kudere quotes.
She's just whispering into my
Thank you
ear.
for loving me. Thank you.
Well, I honestly think it is the truth. She does stream in Japanese, is fluent in Japanese.
Yeah, that is very true.
And she is very skilled. So
Am I?
Hello?
Very skilled.
Stop.
Yes.
She's just being shy right now, but she can definitely do it. I honestly believe it is the truth.
Damn.
Okay, so you think it's the truth. Interestingly, chat also seem to believe wholeheartedly that this is the truth, which is quite interesting. So chat seem to also be very much, with Fumi on this one, about this being a truth. We'll just wait for the poll to finish up. I mean, that's very, very impressive, very interesting. But could absolutely be true, as you say, because, Kanra is, streams in Japanese, is very good at voice acting and singing. So it could definitely be true. Oh, more live votes are coming in, though, towards the end. All right, chat has voted true, and Fumi is also going true. So, Kanra, would you like to reveal whether this was a truth or a lie?
Yes. So, about this statement, I was vocally trained by Asuka Langley Soryu. It is the truth!
The truth!
Yay!
The truth! So, yet again, Fuyumi and Chad, you have sussed Kanra out, and you have got a point.
Let's
So
go.
far, everyone's been hitting the nail on the head. Pretty surprising, yeah. All right.
Good job, Chad.
Yeah, next
Good
one
job.
coming for Fuyumi very soon. Okay, here we go. All right. Fuyumi, I'm sending you your statement now. Okay. All right, Fuyumi.
I tried to belch.
Go ahead.
Okay. I tried to belch before a gacha pull as a ritual for good luck.
What?
I tried to belch.
I tried to
Yeah, go ahead.
belch.
Belch? What is belch?
Like sneaking, taking a look.
You tried to cheat?
Wait.
Don't say it like that!
It's
It's not cheating! It's not cheating! It's...
So you tried to cheat to get your waifu?
Wait. Do you guys not know what belch means? I think we might need another one.
Huh? Wait, what?
Belch means to burp.
Oh! I thought it was something else.
We'll leave that one. No, chat, don't vote on that one. Don't vote on that one. We will do another one. All right, Fuyumi. To be fair, it is quite like I don't know. This is a very certain word, isn't it? Okay, all right. That's fine then. That's fine. All right.
What the hell was that?
We're here to learn.
All
We're here
right.
to learn.
Yeah,
okay, we're
exactly,
like
exactly. So it's fine.
we're
Don't worry.
totally like
It's absolutely fine.
it's our first language, English.
Yeah, it's absolutely fine. Don't worry. I'm sorry. I should have thought. All right, here we go. Fuyumi, I am DMing you another statement. It's coming in now. All right, here we go.
I have an embarrassing collection of anime-scented candles.
Okay. Anime scented candles. All right, what are we thinking? Kanra, have you got any questions? I mean, you get a lot of different scented candles, to be fair, and I feel like that's the kind of thing they might. Do they sell these kind of things? I imagine conventions would sell these kind of things. I don't know.
Yeah, like what like from what anime do you have like candles from?
Oh, like, well, it's a variety, mainly of candles. You know, Kirito is like
Kirito is
Kirito.
Kirito. I thought Kirito.
Wait, Kirito.
Kirito's? Kirito.
Kirito.
Kirito
I heard
from
Kirito.
SAO.
Yeah, Kirito. Okay.
Okay, so you both have a shared interest in Kirito.
Yes.
Yes.
I
love
like-
Kirito.
They have so many Kirito things. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Every
I
time
do.
I'm like, ugh.
So have
He's
you?
cute.
Yeah. So Kanra, I guess you will understand from the Kirito, Kirito fan point of view. By maybe buying these candles. Have you got any other, questions for Fuyumi about the type of candles?
Yeah.
or-
Yeah, where do you buy them?
You can buy some online, but I bought some in Japan. You know, there are these stores, specific stores, which have them.
Those Kirito
Oh.
candle stores, huh?
No, it's like they have all different kinds of scents. Not only anime, it's a variety. I mean, you guys know Japan. They have scents of a lot.
No,
of
they
things.
do. I've seen so many things, so many scents and stuff that they have in Japan. So I very much believe it could be a thing.
They have a game characters too. It's not only, limited to anime.
right,
So
right.
Games,
Okay.
popular games have it too.
So
Popular game,
yeah, can you? That was
cute.
what I was interested in. Can you describe your favorite one? I think that's what I was also interested in. Is there a particular one that you like?
I like not like super strong smells, and also not too sweet. That's why Kirito's more like a refreshing
Kirito.
one. What? He's my husband though. Don't be so jealous.
No,
Oh
to
my
be fair,
God.
I can't judge. Look, I've bought perfume, Edgeworth perfume. You know Edgeworth from Ace Attorney. I've bought Edgeworth
No.
perfume before. Well, anyway,
It's
he's like my husband.
Same,
though.
same. Also.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I understand.
whatever.
I haven't bought any candles yet, but I know they exist. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's for there are perfumes out there a lot. One time I even bought like one perfume, like a weird one, a very Japanish perfume.
What a weird one.
It was. Should I actually say it?
oh, you
can
don't
say
have to. You don't have
feet.
to if you don't want to.
Feet.
It's totally up to you.
It is definitely a little fetish thing.
Oh, okay.
With tights, so I just wanted to try it out. Like I was curious.
Okay.
Was it Kirito's
to clarify? No, oh, bro. If they would, I mean, I would.
I would not. I would have not waited a second.
So that's what I guess I was interested in, right? Is it? I don't know. When they do like perfumes based on characters, for example, it's like imagining if that character was a scent, like
Yeah.
I don't know, this very sort of beautiful character from the forest is very sort of like bark and flowers and things like that. I don't know. Like, is it that kind of thing? So they
Yeah.
kind of pick different things for the scents based on that character's kind of personality and vibe, kind of thing.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
right.
yeah. It's very interesting how different the smells are. Some are super flowery, some are more.
I can't stop
Oh,
laughing when
I don't know how to
Karen's
describe
laughing.
it. I'm bad with describing scents. I just like to smell.
Yeah, I mean, like I like having like nice smells and stuff like that. So I totally
Yeah,
get it. I
me
totally get it.
too.
Okay, interesting. Was it costly? That's a good question. Are they costly?
It like differs, but it's. I mean, it was in Japan, so it was yen. I think it was not too costly to be honest, but it depends on everybody's like description. For me, it was not. It was because it, if you convert it to euro, it's not.
Okay. Okay, good to know. Well, what do we think, Canra. I think we've gathered quite a lot of information. Are there any final questions? I'll put up the poll as we sort of bring this one to a close, or are you pretty much decided on what you think about this one?
I think I have my answer.
Okay, you have your answer. It'd be interesting to see if chat agrees as well. Canra, do you think that this is truth or lie?
I think this is a lie because she never talks about like candles and stuff. And if there was, but you never talk about it.
We talk about other things.
But if you had a Kirito candle, I would have assumed that you would have told me.
That was after I left Japan.
But you said you bought them in Japan.
Yeah, but like before I left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before I left.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're very much convinced then, Canra, that you think it's a lie.
Yeah.
Didn't you do that? Before you left Japan, you just, buy stuff to take home?
Yeah, to be fair.
So,
yeah.
I'm sorry I did not inform you of buying your husband's candle.
I mean, it might also feel, you don't want to feel like you're sharing a husbando, perhaps. You might want to keep the
That
fact
is
you bought a
very
Kirito one secret. Yeah.
You could have told me.
He's
Perhaps
mine.
it was like Bakugo or something like that.
Go find your Bakugo candle. You can literally look it up online. I swear. Just buy it online now. Look it up.
Okay. Bakugo
But
candle.
interestingly, while we're on that topic,
Maybe it'll explode.
It says it smells like patchouli.
It smells like what?
It smells like patchouli flower.
Oh.
But
maybe you will like it.
Bakugo doesn't sound like flower. I don't think he has a flowerish smell.
that
Whatever.
is true though. Canra, this could be considered outside research. I think chat feels like it might be cheating.
No, there was a Bakugo. There was a Bakugo candle on Etsy. Okay, that's it. Okay, I stopped here.
Okay. And interestingly, chat are actually going to disagree. Chat think that this is true. So chat are actually voting true on this one. So this is the first time chat have voted differently to the guest. And Canra is going for lie. Are you totally sure about that, Canra?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going against chat. Fuyumi, I would like you to
Believe in chat.
reveal if this is a truth or this is a lie.
So, I definitely like good smells. And I have bought scented things from Japan before. But no candles. I only have bought perfume. I'm sorry.
Hey.
I have never bought a single candle.
So it was a lie. It was
I would
a
have
lie.
guessed. I would have guessed. You would have told me there was a Kirito candle.
I always send you like stuff which you like, right? In Japan.
Yeah, that seems odd. And I love candles as well, so can you tell me about the Kirito candle? I
I
can't
kind of
believe
wish
it.
it did exist though. I want a Shadow the Hedgehog candle.
Should we bulk buy some candles together? I would
maybe,
try
maybe.
definitely one.
If they do exist, I definitely want to try, I think. All right. So you were
My
able
gosh.
to suss it out. Right. Next up, we have Canra Deity.
That's
All right.
me.
Keep an eye on your DMs.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
Okay, I got it. So, I just received Milky Queen's DM. Cute.
No problem.
So, whatever. The statement is, I actually have 100... Sorry. 162 of IQ.
162. Okay,
Yes.
that's pretty high, isn't it? That's pretty high.
Mm.
I mean, I would believe it. Like, I feel like a lot of great singers are, high IQ. It requires a lot of different, like, thought patterns and thinking, I think, to be a good singer. So I could definitely believe it. Chat, what questions do we have about Kanra's 162 IQ? Fumi, is there anything that you'd like to ask?
How was the IQ test? What did you do?
Oh, the IQ test was very, very long. So it took like 2 days to do actually, and you had
Wow.
like a bunch of a psychology test, logic test, and it was super long. It was in France when I did that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And chat are asking, did you study? Did you review before the test? Or did you just go in and just swing it? I don't know how you can really study for an IQ test, I guess.
No, you didn't have to study. I mean, there was a bunch of different stuff, so it's not like what you will think an IQ test is actually. And like, it was really, really different. So for example, like, like those labyrinth stuff and trying to figure yourself in. What? I'm really
Sorry, I was laughing at chat. I was laughing at chat saying.
I was laughing at chat too. I'm so sorry.
What is next?
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Milky started to laugh and I had to laugh too.
Sorry. I was laughing at chat. Please continue, Kanra. Please continue.
Whatever. Well, whatever. No, basically, yeah, you just have a bunch of tests, logic tests. There's also like, well, it was in French, so there's a lot of French, like reading and speaking, and they ask you questions. And what do you see? What do you think that in that situation? What would you do? Blah 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 blah. So yeah.
Okay. So lots of different things. I think the majority of chat's questions seem to be exact, like, sequences and things. And we got some more, like, general questions.
Hey, just so you know, you can suck at math and have a very high IQ.
Yeah, you
It
can.
doesn't
That
mean
is
anything.
true. Like, IQ isn't just based on, like, it's different parts of your brain, isn't it? So you don't
yeah, it's
necessarily
not
have
just
to-
calculus because
yeah.
it doesn't mean a thing. Like there was some calculus, but not that much. And even if you like fail at all the calculus, if you have like very high score in all the other stuff, then it doesn't mean a thing.
Yeah. No, that is.
Yeah.
I have definitely heard that is the case. I think. Yeah, I think which institute and stuff is all very specific. Chat. Maybe something a little bit more general.
Yeah, you want to dox me?
Yeah, a little bit more general. What's the most challenging mental test you took? That's an interesting one. Like, what did you find the most challenging?
Well, actually, it was the math. I had math. Like I hate it so much. So it was just basic stuff. But even for me, like I struggle to even just like you say 17 plus 28 now right now. I'm like, yeah. You see, so my brain just so I was just like, so yeah. I didn't like math.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair. Like, if you score very highly in all the other categories, you don't necessarily have to, score highly on that category. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, based on that, chat, I think all of your very specific "what is this number sequence?" probably.
No, sorry, I had a
answered.
very bad score at the math one.
Holy cow! I'm not sure if I understand this one. What would you do if a glass is about to break? What does that mean?
What does that mean?
What does that mean? I don't know what that means. I'm not sure what that means. IQ tests are confidential. You know, they are. Yeah, that's true.
They are, but you talk about it with the psychologist after all. Like,
Yes.
so they explain to you and they say you have struggle here, but you excel here. Blah 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 blah.
Chat seemed to think that doing a tongue twister correlates with IQ. So would you like to read how many woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck?
How many woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck chuck cool chuck?
Okay, that was pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay, interesting. And, obviously IQ tests are not even disclosed to the subject. That's true too, but it's all different based on the country as well, isn't it? So, yeah. Why? That's a good question. Why did you take it? Why did you take the IQ test? Were you just intrigued, or was there a particular reason you took it?
No, because I had trouble at school.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I was not like I was not often there, and I had trouble with some classes,
Right, okay.
and the teacher kind of was like, you should take a test, so I did.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting. Okay.
Mm.
Fuyumi, what are you thinking? You got any other questions about this particular one?
What do you think of like the IQ test which you can do online?
I mean, I don't think those are good. Like the one that I did were very, very long, and you also had like a sequence where you had to talk with the person in front with you, like psychologically. So I don't think, like just those IQ tests like online can provide that.
That's true. There's a lot less kind of layers to those, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
Very true, very true.
Oh.
All right. Is there any other things you're thinking? I'll start the poll if you're thinking of any other final questions for you. What are you thinking?
I honestly, I think Diddy is really smart, but I'm sorry, I don't believe this. She would have mentioned this to me. For real. She's very proud. So,
What do you mean?
I love you a lot,
Hey, by the way, I have
but you have never. I think you have never done it. You may have it, but you have never like done an official test. So, I think you don't know your IQ actually.
Okay. I think one more question that the chat was interested in. How was the general reaction to your astounding result? Were people really wow, that's amazing? Were they, what was the general reaction to it? Like, what was the reaction to your IQ score? I think chat wanted to know.
Oh, sorry. Well, at the time, I was really much into Isaiah. Still am. So I was like, hey, called it. I can be the head of the dollars. Hey, Mikado, just wait for me. Hey.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
did not help. Did not help with my Chunibyo stuff.
Chat is unanimous right now in thinking this is a lie.
What? What?
I would vote true personally. I think it could easily be true, but chat seems very adamant that they're gonna vote lie. Fuyumi, are you set on lie? Are you thinking you could maybe
Yeah,
be swayed?
definitely, 100%, 1000%. Like chat.
Okay, I believe it. I went through the same experience. My results were disclosed to me. Oh, interesting. Okay, so one person in chat believes Kenra. One person. Okay, Kenra, would you like to reveal whether this is a truth or if it's a lie?
Well, about the statement, I actually have 162 of IQ. It is a lie.
It's a lie.
And
So-
the thing is that actually, I have a good friend of mine who have a very, very high IQ. I think they have like 152
Right.
of IQ, and they just described me like how it was like to go. So everything that I said is basically true, but that's not my experience.
That's so sneaky. Sneaky. That is very, very sneaky indeed.
Yeah.
But I mean, unfortunately, both Fuyumi and Chat were unanimous in thinking that that was a lie.
People
So
believe I'm smart.
so far, you guys are actually still on level pegging. So far, you've been able to suss each other out completely up until now. So next up, we have Fuyumi. So take a little look at your DMs. A statement is coming in now. All right, Fuyumi. Statement is coming in.
Waiting for
No.
DM.
Okay.
Okay. So, I have a collection of 44 Rowlets and had to stop myself from buying more. It got so bad that I ran out of space and had to temporarily stash some at a friend's place.
Ooh. Interesting. And we do know Rowlet, is a big part of, I think you tweet a lot about Rowlet and you talk a lot about Rowlet. I know that already.
I love Rowlet.
Yeah.
Rowlet is my everything.
So for those who don't know in chat, maybe you can explain who Rowlet is. I imagine most people know Pokemon, but...
Okay, if you guys don't know, Google Rowlet right now. Rowlet's the best Pokemon. It came out 7th gen. It has the number 722. It is the best Pokemon you never evolve. It's grass starter of Sun and Moon Pokemon. It's the cutest being and it loves to sleep, it loves to eat, and you never ever evolve it, okay? It's so adorable. It makes cute sounds too. It's like all that.
Aww.
That's like my cat.
So cute.
My cat does the same noises. Like, brr,
You can make
brr, brr.
You guys are pretty good at that noise, to be honest. Although I would argue that the best Pokemon is in fact Tyranitar, but that's my personal
No,
opinion.
lies. Milky's lying.
I like Vaporeon.
You like Vaporeon?
Shut up, no one asked you.
Hey!
I did. Actually, I would like to hear more why you like Vaporeon, actually.
It's a cat and it's blue and eats water, and that's my favorite Pokemon since I was very young.
Oh, that's nice.
And so you know Fuyumi, when everyone was like, hey, I like Lugia, I like Pikachu, I was like, I like Vaporeon, and see who's the most famous Pokemon right now. Exactly.
It's not about being famous. Just because you're famous doesn't mean you're the best, you know?
I mean, it's selling, so it means it's kind of popular, isn't it?
Yes, maybe none of that copy pasta in the chat. Thank you, chat. All right, Fuyumi, this collection, when did this start? Do you remember when you got your first Rowlet?
I mean, I was immediately blown away when the game came out. When was it? I don't even know. When did Sun and Moon come out? But ever since I have been collecting, and shortly after I went to Japan, and there it was, the first release of the Rowlet plushie. It's a very, very hard plushie. Wait, that sounds. But it's like, normally now they're like super soft and soft, but that first one particular, they just focused on like the shape. And I was that was from the Pokemon Center in Japan. There are different sizes too. There's like the big one and the small one, and I got the big one.
Oh. And yeah, that's a good question. Did you name all 44? Do they all have their own nickname?
Oh no, only one has a name.
Oh.
It's called Cookie. The others are just Rowlet.
Aww.
Why are they cookie? Why is he the cookie?
Because it's like a round shape, and if you put it on its tummy, then you only see like, the color is like brown, and it then looks like a cookie. If you only see it from the back.
Cookie.
Cameron, what are you
Okay.
thinking? Have you got any sort of questions about this Rowlet collection?
I mean, this one, like, I I can say like that one time in Japan, with all the friends, we went together for that one gacha because she wanted the rowlet one, and we had all to put everyone tried their best to get the rowlet, but it was the last one, and like
Bro,
we
that
just
was-
we did not got lucky, so we had to buy the whole gachapon stuff. So
Oh,
finally
no.
she could have the rowlet. And
That was
so,
crazy.
you know, so I'm like, and I know her. I've been to a few shop with her. Is it really that surprising? I don't think so.
I mean, like if you think about people who like plushies, like 44 isn't actually a huge amount, is it? When you think about it, like, you know, when you actually count them out, if you include small ones, it doesn't really sound like a huge amount. Yeah, feeling 44 is too low, chat is saying. I think 44 is actually too
so
low.
You think she's playing on the number?
Well, that's what chat seemed to be implying. Are you going to buy a life-size Rowlet? Does that even exist?
I think it exists already. I have different sizes. What is the exact size actually? I think I have a life size. Rowlet is really not big.
Right.
It's like a little bit bigger than a basketball. So,
so
it's
it's
really
like-
not that big.
Canonical to an owl size, I guess, right?
Owl, it depends. I mean, there are different sizes of owls, but I guess like kind of the largest one.
Right. Okay. Interesting.
Hmm.
What are you thinking, Canra? What are you thinking?
I'm still thinking that I think 44 is okay because Fuyumi is also like a very minimalist person. She doesn't have like much stuff. But so like in her tiny apartment, like 44 might seem like a lot. Also, it's just plushies. It's not all the goodies.
Yeah, that is true, right? When you think about all of the
Yeah,
Rowlet
it's
goods
just
as
the
well.
plushies. It's just a plushie.
Okay.
That's a lot
I-
of plushies.
Don't let me count like everything I have of Rowlet. I don't think I could. It's like
I suppose what I'm interested in is, you know, when you went round to your friend's place with this, you know, I'm imagining you with just like a bin bag full of Rowlets. Like, can I please put these in your house? You know, what did they
Yeah.
say?
They said, sure, I have the space because my apartment is small and they have more space.
Okay. So it was pretty easy then. No arguments
And
there.
look, they are at this point, they understand my obsession with it.
Right,
and
right.
like, you know, they just tolerate it. They're just like, okay, just give it to me.
It's too much.
No comments. Yeah.
No comment. Just take the bag and store it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And how many? Yeah, do you have some of them on the bed with you? I know some people they have like their plushies sort of like lined up on the pillow and looks really cute. Or do you just keep them like on a shelf? Like how do you store them?
I have one in my bed and one on my couch and the rest in my, it's like a vitrine. I don't know how to say it in English. It's like a whole shelf basically. a
Okay.
whole
Okay.
Closet basically.
Mm.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. What are you thinking, Canra? I'm going to put up the poll for chat at the same time. But how are you feeling about this one?
I feel like she's saying the truth.
True.
Like, because we were just talking about plushies, and just 44 different plushies is actually a lot. Like, there's only like 3 plushies of Isaiah, right? So like,
Isaiah.
It's not about Isaiah. Stop bringing him up.
when you think about it, 44 is a lot because it's different. Like official one and stuff. So that's a lot of plushies. So I still think that's the truth.
You think it's the truth? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what chat are actually voting. Chat are completely 50-50 right now, which is interesting. That's our first 50-50 that we've had. So it'd be interesting to see. Chat, you need to vote one way or the other. Please don't leave it half and half. Please make sure you vote. Oh, interesting. It's swung a little bit to lie, but back to truth. Chat are very unsure on this one. Chat are very unsure.
They don't. I feel like your chat just like goes with the stuff. If I say truth, they go with lie. They don't trust me. They think I'm stupid. Hey! The milkers! You guys stop! I'm getting bullied right now.
No. I think they're very much taking it all into account. They're probably, taking everyone's reactions, what everyone is saying, and taking that into account. So, yeah, we'll see what they think. Please don't leave it half and half, though, chat. Please, someone swing the ball. So it's very annoying. Someone please vote for one of them. Chat, please. Come on, please. I don't know what happened. I have a plan for this.
What have I done? Chat, vote,
Chat.
vote.
Okay, there we
vote.
go. All right, it's swinging to chat.
Oh my
And it's back
Stop
to
it! Right,
truth.
stop it! Don't do it again. Right, there we go. Okay, it's truth.
Oh, okay.
Truth. Okay, so they are actually agreeing with you, Canra. They are agreeing with you that this is the truth. So, without further ado, Fuyumi, would you like to reveal if this statement is a truth or a lie?
So it is true that I love Rowlet. It is true that I have a collection of 44 Rowlet plushies. I counted them, okay? I counted them just for Milky for this stream. But I never ran out of space, guys. It's a lie!
What? That part? No, that's sneaky! That's sneaky! That's sneaky!
That's very sneaky indeed.
That's sneaky!
That is extremely sneaky indeed.
Look at the small details, guys. Okay, so
Yes.
here's the thing. Everybody knows that I really, really love Rowlet, and I had to add like a little twist. I had to let you guys really think if this is real or not.
Chat, the word rigged seems to be coming up a lot. Bamboozled, rig, 162 IQ is real, according
That's
to...
what happens to you when you play Genshin Impact.
How's Genshin
Play
Impact been
Genshin
recently,
Impact.
Fuyumi? Have you been getting some good pulls in Genshin?
There's also Genshin TCG, guys.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah,
Don't trust
you
the
guys lost the
Genshin girlies.
50-50.
Yeah. So unfortunately, that means that both Canra and Chat did not get that right, and you do not get a point, which at this point in time actually puts Fuyumi into the lead. So that is interesting. So Canra, if you want to get your victory back, we're going to need to suss out Fuyumi. All right. So next
Me.
one.
What is you, Daty?
Yeah. Next
I don't
one.
like that. I don't like that. I am gonna be number one!
Guys, it doesn't really
Good luck.
matter who wins. To be honest. But sure, let's make it an intense competition. Okay. All right then. So next one is coming for Canra Deity very, very shortly. Give me 2 seconds while I get it loaded up.
Yep.
Okay. All right. This one is for Canra.
That's me.
Okay, let's listen to Canra's statement.
Okay. So my statement
Wait,
is...
this one.
What is it? What?
Please
I am very tiny.
Like where?
What do you mean where?
I just this one doesn't make any sense, does it? It really doesn't. Because you know how tall she is. Why did you send me Okay, I'll give you another one. Okay. I mean, you can try if you want.
No, that's fine anyway.
But I mean, I do find it funny that I also did not see the problem with this statement until I sent it to you. I was like, wait. Okay. Just for FYI, the statement was. Do you want to say the statement just to enlighten chat, Cameron?
It's I am very small, Ariel.
But me and Cameron have met, so it's pointless.
I'm tiny.
Okay. Right, I'm gonna get rid of that one. I think that one is fine without. Right.
Can we just vote? Can we just vote?
It's okay. I don't think we're voting on that one. Okay. Right, let's I think I'm calmed down. Right, okay, right, Canra.
Yeah, oh, that's me.
Okay. Here we go. All right, Canra, keep an eye on your DMs. Okay, here we go.
Okay, listen up. Statement. I participated in the Olympics.
Participate in the Olympics.
Yeah.
Okay. Chat, have you got any question, or Fuyumi, have you got any initial thoughts on this one?
Is there
I keep thinking about the only
which
thing I mentioned
Olympics?
in my-
Can you please elaborate? What do you mean? Is that and they just use the same name as the big Olympics we know, or which
It
competition?
was at a ceremony. Yeah.
At the ceremony, okay.
Yeah.
So participated
what did you
in the
do?
ceremony. I mean, presumably asking which Olympics is too much, too much information.
Oh,
what did
Yeah.
you do?
I was taking like like the flags of the country, and you're just in front of the country. That was me.
Oh, wow, okay. So yeah, probably we won't ask which Olympics. We'll just ask questions around the activity. Okay, interesting. Was it the tiny Olympics? I just got over it. Okay.
Oh god,
Okay,
I can't. I'm dying.
If you're allowed
So
to say,
good.
was it a paid job? Was it a volunteer job? I mean, if you're not allowed to say, that's also fine. But
No, it was volunteer.
okay, volunteer. I mean, usually it is for the Olympics, I think. Yeah, I think again, how old were you and stuff like that is probably too pinpointed. So we'll go for more general questions. Yeah, so it was doing the flags for the country. So was it for like a particular country, or you were just sort of doing all the countries?
No, I was, so we were a bunch of other people, and I was assigned to the country of Malta.
No, chat. I don't think it was the IQ Olympics, but I'm sure Canada does have a very high IQ. If you did take
I'm
the
doing
test,
that.
I'm sure you do. All right. Any other questions, chat? Any other questions? Fuyumi, what are you thinking about this one? Is there anything that's particularly piquing your interest that you want to ask?
What is the procedure to prepare for this?
Basically, you just hop on in a bus, then you go to the place, and then you go under a tent, and they say, okay, you're gonna do that, and you're like, okay, and then you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So pretty
Yeah.
standard then. Everyone gathers in the tent, and then Did you get a free lunch? I mean, key questions. They've got to be asked.
Did I? Did I got lunch? I don't think I did.
Oh, no. That would be a big deal break for me. How are you feeling in front of the crowd? Proud or yeah? I guess that's yeah. How are you feeling doing that? Like, was it a scary experience? Were you just feeling sort of very happy to be there? How are you feeling in that moment?
Oh, I was like feeling like the strongest. I'm like, hey, that's me. I'm in the front. Everyone's looking at me
Let's
as
go.
they should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Love that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, how did you decide to do it? Like, I mean, a lot of people, I think, for volunteer for the Olympics, they just decide they want to be part of it, right? And they just apply. Or did you hear from a friend that it was fun and you decided to do it? Like, how did you go about deciding that you would participate?
There was a program and they choose people basically applying, and I was taken in, so yeah. Just
Okay.
applied, I guess.
Interesting.
Mm.
What are you thinking, Fumi? You thinking about? What are you thinking about?
I think I have made up my mind.
Oh, you made up your mind. All right, I will start the poll in that case. Yeah, would you like to start telling me what you think and why you think it?
I don't think it has anything to do with sports. It's a lie.
Hey, what do you mean? I'm super spy! What do you mean?
Plus she's tiny, so it doesn't work out. Nobody will see her.
I'm small.
She can't even carry a flag. How would she do that?
Hey, that's not nice. I'm not, like, even if I'm tiny, I'm so, like, sparkly. I cannot stop twinkle.
You'll always twinkle, Canva. You'll always
Yeah,
twinkle.
I cannot stop twinkling.
Oh, that's lovely. That's really lovely. Chad, stop. I'm sure she was a great flag bearer, everyone. Right, at this moment, chat is very much thinking it's a lie. Chat is quite high in thinking this one is a lie.
Hey, everything cool that I say to think I'm lying.
I don't know. I mean, could easily be true, could easily be a lie. Shall we? Are there any other things you want to clarify for me? Or are you pretty set on it being a lie?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's sad.
Pretty sure it's a
Put
lie.
it in.
Anything else, from chat that you want to last minute questions that you want to ask? Yeah.
I mean, the last statement was pretty cool, and we all believed it. So.
Yeah. I mean, that's true. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the poll has ended, and chat is pretty, they think it is pretty much a lie, And Fumi is also saying lie. So without further ado, Canra Deity, would you like to reveal whether this statement is a truth or a lie?
About the statement, I participated in the Olympics. It is the truth!
It's the truth!
Hey, number one!
It's the truth, which brings you back to level pegging again, guys. So pretty good.
Yeah, just to come back about that, it's basically it was at school. Those tiny little children in front of the countries? That was me.
Oh, let's go. Yeah,
Yay.
chat got tricked. Chat did not get a point for that one.
So I was tiny.
Tiny.
Yeah, technically, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, you managed to convince both Fuyumi and Chat, so
Hey!
Great job on that one. Great job. Okay, all right, next up will be Fuyumi. Okay, Fuyumi. So, get ready for your your statement coming up now. Okay. All right.
I ate a Baumkuchen with a pig place it was delicious.
With
Ooh.
what?
Pilk. It's
What is
Pepsi with
pilk?
milk.
Pepsi.
You never had
You
Pilk?
never had Pilk?
Never.
Wait, it's such a like
What?
VTuber thing. I feel like having
Oh
Pilk.
my god, we have to change that.
Perhaps I'm not VTuber enough.
We will get you some Pilk. So chat, if you
Yeah,
don't know what Pilk
definitely.
is, yeah, it's Pepsi
Yeah.
and milk. Yeah. So, Femi, would you like to say it one more time for people who didn't hear in chat?
I ate a Baumkuchen with a Pilk glaze. It was delicious.
A bao cooking with a Pilk glaze. Okay. What are we thinking on this one? So yeah, Pilk being Pepsi and milk, a popular VTuber drink. Camera, what are you thinking? Is there anything you want to ask?
When was that?
It was. When was the hype around it? I made it on stream. Like 2 years ago? 1 year ago? 1 to 2, 1.5, I would say, probably like that.
Okay. I mean that makes sense with when Pilk was a big thing and lots of streamers were drinking it. Okay, good. Chat, what are you thinking? So far, no questions from chat. Have you got any questions? Anything that you want to ask? Canna, anything else you're particularly interested in with this one?
Like how did you make the glaze?
First you have to milk the Pilk. Make the Pilk, which is Pepsi and milk, and then you just add like lots of powdered sugar to do the glaze, and then just pour it over the Baumkuchen and let it sit, let it harden.
It sounds pretty good actually.
Is it? Does it? Like, okay.
How do you make glaze?
I don't know. Like, doesn't it have to be like you put in the fridge or something like that?
Oh no, it like if it's like powdered sugar with like something liquid, after a while it will just harden automatically because of the sugar.
Okay.
It's like a sugar coat, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question from chat. Do you think that the glaze improved the Baumkuchen? You know, is this something that you decided to continue for future Baumkuchens, or it was kind of a one-time thing?
Well, I usually don't make my Baumkuchen myself because it's if you don't know what it is, it's a German cake with lots of layers. So it takes a lot of time to do it. Usually I just buy it because I live in Germany, so you can buy it very easily here. But I wanted to do it on stream to show how you make it. So I did it on stream. So usually I just eat it the normal way, like with chocolate.
Okay.
Interesting. What are you thinking, Canra? Anything that's sort of interested in asking about this situation?
Like, was it like a Japanese Baumkuchen?
No. I mean,
You-
I did it myself, so it was...
Oh, really? Okay.
a li- Yeah. I did it on stream. It was like... Because usually you have like a big oven where you pour the batter over and over again and it like immediately bakes, you know, basically? Like a rotisserie chicken thing, the
Yeah.
kind of oven. But I did it in a pan because I don't have the oven. It's super expensive. I would love to have one day. But so I did it layer and layer and then rolled it.
Oh
and
my
then at the
God.
end, I cut it and then glazed it. Yeah.
Okay, I see.
It sounds lovely, to be honest. Yeah.
I'm just scared, Milky, because like before she said like she had 40 plushes but she had no space, so perhaps like she actually did it, but was it really delicious? That's where I'm like,
Yeah, was it or, you know, was it not even Pilk? You know, maybe it was some other glaze. Never know. Yeah.
she's sneaky, that girl.
Yeah. But, you know, I mean,
I
it
love
does
you.
sound pretty good. And Pilk was quite a popular thing at the time. So, yeah, it's an interesting one.
Look, we're VTubers. We, you know, gotta go with the trends.
Yeah,
try out.
that's true.
A lot of different content.
Was it good though? Like, did you eat everything?
Yeah. I hecking love Baumkuchen and I don't mind Pilk. I think it's a good combination. You should definitely try it, Deity.
Yeah, if you haven't tried it already, yeah, you definitely should.
Wait, you have tried Baumkuchen, right? But-
Yeah, you brought me some.
Oh yeah, true.
All right.
Not Pilk. Yeah.
What are we thinking? I'm gonna put up the poll. You know, as you're kind of thinking, are you pretty much decided, or is there more that you need to ask Fuyumi?
I'd go with truth.
Truth.
think.
Okay. Interesting. Do you want to wait and see? You know what chat are thinking as well, just out of interest. I wonder what they're going with.
Yeah.
Maybe you can talk about why you're thinking truth while chat are voting.
I mean, I know that she loves Baumkuchen. I know that she likes to try weird stuff.
Yeah.
Like the way she described how she did it was kind of like accurate, but it's also like was it delicious that I'm still like I don't know. But how do you like, even if it's a lie, like you just have to say like, hey, it was so good, and then that's it. So I'm kind of confused there.
I think you just gotta go with what you think. I mean, do you think she's being truthful? Does she sound truthful, or does she sound sussy?
She always sounds sussy. She's a sneaky girl.
I mean, yeah. Did you ever get your friends to try it for me? That's a good question from chat. Like, if you thought it was really nice, did you kind of think about making one for friends, or was it all just a very long process and a bit difficult?
Honestly, IRL, I'm like really lazy, so probably not, because it just takes too much time to make it.
That's fair.
But if you guys request it, if you come to Germany, I would make it.
Okay.
Like, I would do it probably for VTuber friends. I don't think like IRL friends would appreciate it. They would look at me very weirdly, like, what the heck is Pilk?
I
know?
suppose as a VTuber, you
But
appreciate it
I
for
think-
the virality of it, I suppose, yeah.
Yeah. VTuber friend would understand.
Chat,
Wait,
please
Milky, have you
vote either
tried?
truth
I think
or lie.
you've tried Pilk before, right?
I've tried it on stream. Chat, please vote
Do
truth
you like
or lie.
it?
I didn't like it that much, I'll be honest.
What?
I'm sorry. But, I mean, maybe on a glaze it would be different, right? Interestingly, chat is actually thinking it was very close for chat, but they're slightly going towards lie, actually. What are you thinking, Canra? Are you going to stick with truth? I mean, it's only 44%, 56%, so it's quite close.
Oh, I go with truth. I say
Going with
truth first. So yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
truth. Fuyumi, would you like to reveal whether this is truth or lie?
So, I really, really love Baumkuchen. Everybody should try it.
Oh my god.
I made Baumkuchen on stream. What?
No,
What?
Like, go
What
ahead,
is that sound?
Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead.
But I don't like Pilk, and I never made the Pilk glaze, so it's a lie!
Canra, I wrote that lie. There we go. It was a lie. So, yeah, that means, unfortunately, no points. No points for Canra, but points for chat. Points for chat. Chat did just get it at the last moment. So, just before we...
I hate you!
I love you.
Are you saying it to me or for you? I'm not sure now.
It was for you. I love you, Milky Queen.
Oh,
You're my
thank you.
queen.
Oh,
You're my
thank
queen,
you.
queen.
You're my singing goddess and my
Yeah.
my amazing burb. Both of you, amazing, awesome
Meow.
people.
We're
Heck
two
yeah.
blue birds.
Yeah,
I'm not a bird,
I love the blue guests today. Blue guests.
pew.
Never trusting burb again. Well, chat, you'll have to see for next time. All right, guys. So what I'm thinking is, perhaps we will do. Are you guys okay to keep going till now or past? Let me know how you're doing time-wise, and we can either do one more each, or we can stop here, whichever you would prefer.
I'm good.
I have time.
You good? You good? Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, we will do one more round each. Okay.
Okay.
So we just had Fumi telling us a little lie there. So we've each done 4 statements each. So this is the 5th and final statement for all of you, and then we'll also finish off on maybe an extra one for me as well. Okay. All right, Canra. Have your DMs open ready, and I'm going to send you one now. Okay. Here we go. Okay. All right. When you're ready, please say your
She's
statement.
laughing again.
Yeah, I'm laughing. And what's about it?
Don't start with I'm tiny.
I mean,
I
to be
swear to
fair,
God.
I keep laughing just thinking about that. Okay, Canra, when you are ready.
The statement is, I have been ejected from a bed store for falling asleep on a display mattress.
I've been ejected from a bed store for falling asleep on a display mattress. Fumi, do you have any initial thoughts or questions about this statement?
Like they threw you out
Yeah,
out of the store?
Yeah, basically I slept and they parked me and they were like, ma'am, you cannot sleep there. And then they put me out, yeah.
Right,
And
okay.
where was that?
Was in France when it was with my friends back then at IKEA. We had nothing to do. And I was tired because school is tiring. And I just slept there with my friend. Actually, I was not alone. But yeah.
I mean, that sounds pretty comfy. I mean, I always get very tempted. Like, the display beds always look like they're always made up so nice, aren't they? And you're allowed to sit on them, so why not? I mean, maybe not sleep on them, but... Chat, what are you thinking? What time of day? Was it hot or cold? Yeah, good questions. Good questions.
Oh, I think it was during like November-ish. So it was fall, close to being like fuyu. How do you say fuyu in
Winter.
winter? Thank you. So yeah, fall becoming to the winter, and it was after school. So not like we I think it was like a Wednesday. Usually in France, you end up at noon. So we just have a lunch there, and then we went on the IKEA play date thing with my friends, and then yeah, we had nothing to do. We don't have money.
I mean, honestly, yeah. I remember, like, when I was younger and just like kind of bored and going to IKEA for the day and just trying out all of the seats and the beds, and it was heckin' fun. To be fair.
Yeah.
Chat, what are you thinking? How long did you get to sleep before they kicked you out? That's a good question. Like, how long were you out? You're not sure. We just sort of bolted awake.
No, I think it was not even that long. I think it was like less than an hour, definitely.
Right. Okay.
That's not long. Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Did you try and make any excuses with the staff? That's a good question. What did you say when they were kicking you out? Were you trying to be like, oh
What
no,
do you
don't,
wanna-
I can't. I must stay here. It's so comfy,
No, what do you want to say? You're just there. The staff looks pissed at you, and they're like, oh, okay, sorry. You just go.
Okay,
That's
sorry, and
embarrassing.
run. Okay.
Yeah.
Fuyumi, what are you thinking on this one? Any more questions?
No, I don't have any more questions. I made up my mind.
You've made up your mind already. Okay. Chat, do you have
Yeah.
any more questions while I create the next poll? If you do, let me know. Let me know any more questions that you have. For me, I mean, was there anything about that? The bed you slept on in particular was just like a really comfy, like really, really nice one. You just felt so comfy and just couldn't stop yourself from falling asleep. That kind of thing.
It was very big, and at the time, I was in my house, we were sleeping on the floor with like a very small mattress. So, like I was just tired from school, to be honest, and we were just there trying to get it like comfy, and then just fall asleep because it's warm outside, it's cold. So
That's fair.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, good to know that you didn't have any arguments with the staff or anything like that.
Yeah.
I think that's very specific, Noxie, about the bed model's name.
Don't ask me about that.
I don't know. I feel like that's very specific. Yeah. Chat, do you have any actual questions to finish off with to make your decision? Chat, that's interesting. Fiyumi, what are you thinking? Maybe as chat are voting, you can let us know what you think and your reasoning behind it.
I think it's a lie.
A lie? Okay.
It is. Yeah. I've never seen Diti falling asleep, even on the train.
What?
And she was with friends. So, they would have to fall asleep as well, or they would wake her up. And there are too many details, which you would normally not remember if it's been, a long time. So, I think it's a lie. It's too specific, the details she told us. And she would never fall asleep at a place like that. I don't believe that.
Interesting. So just in case it swings your opinion, chat actually are pretty much unanimously saying they think it's the truth. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I know her better. Sorry.
Or do you?
Okay. Straight answer. Right. Okay. Kanra, would you like to reveal if this was a truth or if this was a lie?
Okay. So about the statement, I have been ejected from a bed store from falling asleep on the display mattress. It is the lie.
It's a lie, unfortunately. So Fiyumi is pretty good at sussing it out. But chat believed it. Chat believed it. So clearly you did a good job of convincing them.
Guys, you're so bad at lying, man.
No, but basically, hey, I actually sleep. I never slept like on the train with you, but I do it like quite frequently. And also, back then, I did used to go to my friend's house to go on their bed and sleep there. So, and I was sleeping in
class. That's not a public space. That's so different. And yeah, you would talk with your friends, man. You're a yapper. Like, come on. You would not fall asleep.
I was tired though. The truth is that I used to sleep at there. Everywhere we go, we used to sleep together, but not at the bed store. Unfortunately, we had like this place at school, the library where you could rent a space, and we will go there and sleep though. So.
Sounds like a pretty good idea, to be honest.
Yeah.
All right, which brings us to the last one. So one last statement from Fiyumi today. Fiyumi, are you ready? Okay, let me just get the statement over to you. Okay. All right, Fiyumi. So this is the last statement of the day. Would you like to read it out?
Yep. I took swimming lessons at the local lifeguard club. I only did it for 2 or 3 years, then quit. But it did come in handy when I encountered a drowning kid during vacation.
Oh.
I still knew the basics and was able to get the kid to the edge of the pool. There, other people helped out since I forgot how to actually get people you save out of the pool.
Right, but that's pretty impressive. So you saved a drowning kid.
That's a long ass statement.
Wow. It is.
So on that point, there's lots of There's obviously the statements that you guys gave. There's also statements possibly written by me or the mods. So there's probably a lot of different lengths of statement. So length probably isn't a factor. Yeah. What are you thinking? Any questions, Canra? Any questions?
That's a very long statement.
I mean, look, I have to give you some details too, okay? How short should I...
Can you reread it again, please, one time?
Okay, I took swimming lessons at the local lifeguard club. I only did it for 2 or 3 years, then quit. But it did come in handy when I encountered a drowning kid during vacation. I still knew the basics and was able to get the kid to the edge of the pool. There, other people helped out since I forgot how to actually get people you save out of the pool.
Okay, so you learned it like was it at the pool or was it like at the sea when you took lessons?
The pool.
The pool.
I don't think you should take lessons at the sea. That sounds kind of dangerous. Please don't learn to swim in the sea, okay? Please.
Disclaimer.
Oh, so you learned to swim with them.
Swim with them? What do you mean?
No, like so you already knew how to swim before those classes, or was it like did you learn how to swim like at those lessons?
No. This is like, I mean, swimming lessons is normal how to learn to swim, right?
Yeah.
But then there are like other lessons for lifeguard specific, how to rescue people, like which position you take them, how to take them, how they not drown, how they can still get air, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds very useful. Yeah.
So that swimming style is different from like normal swimming, obviously, because you literally carry, in a sense, somebody with you.
Yeah, someone in the chat says something interesting, like 2 or 3 years is a lot.
No.
To learn it.
No,
wouldn't
it's
say
the
for the
lifeguard
lifeguard
club. Lifeguard is different than normal swimming.
Yeah, but just to be at like, do you need 3 years to learn that?
Lifeguard?
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm not sure how long
because
the training
it's
is,
like
but my
very-
friend's brother, I think he had training and stuff. Yeah.
But how did you
I mean-
forget it if it's only 2 or 3 years?
No. I didn't forget how to get them, like how to carry them. I carried them to the pool, right, to the edge. But like I was also like a little bit adrenaline, panicking. So I was just happy that the kid got to the edge. And then people were there standing already, right? They saw something was happening. So they helped me out, helped the kid out.
And I imagine it was quite sort of scary at that point. What was your feeling when you're like, oh, I've just got to, I might not be totally confident, but I've just got to go and do something about this. Like that adrenaline, I guess, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ew.
Damn. Still, 3 years is a lot.
But it might depend, like per country and per regulation and stuff, as to how long it usually takes. I mean,
Okay.
also it
Also,
depends how
like-
full time your course is too, right?
Yeah, I did it like, during normal life. Had it like once a week, so it takes a little bit longer.
Okay. Let's see. So you have a master in life saving swimming.
Yeah.
Damn for you. So you can carry my tiny body out of the pool.
I can.
I
I
quite
can
enjoy-
help you.
I quite enjoy was the
Wait, do
killer
you know?
rowlet.
Guys know how to swim? Do you
I know how to swim.
Yeah, I know how to swim.
But I drown for you.
Okay. I'll take care of you.
Hey.
Aw, that's so nice. that's a good question. Yeah, does it include first aid and CPR? I imagine it must include some basic level of that for lifeguard training.
Oh yeah, of course, of
Yeah.
course. Like keep the rhythm, of what's that song called again?
Staying alive. Yeah, that's what you have to do.
Yeah,
isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah.
The BPM. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to do it in that rhythm.
Yes, I have heard about that. It doesn't matter. It can be another one, but it has to be the same beats per minute, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like the easiest to remember. Like when you call somebody, that's what they're gonna tell you. You have to, because everybody knows that song. So
Yeah.
What are you thinking, Canra? You got any other sort of things? Oh, I think there was this question from chat earlier that I thought was quite interesting. Like, did the child's parents, do anything in terms of thanks? Did they like send you a letter or something? Or
they just said thank you and left for for the hospital.
right.
So I didn't hear from them after that.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't want any more attention on it too. I don't know. Like, how
Yeah,
do you
that's
even
fair.
connect?
It's very strange, like when you, I don't know, very different thing, but if you find some lost property in Japan, they often say, oh yeah, do you want to give your contact information? This person can give you money for finding this thing. And it's like, no, it's fine. I'm just happy to do the deed.
I don't know.
suppose similar thing. Yeah.
I was just doing what normal people should do and react in that situation, and that's it. I don't want any more than that.
Yeah. Okay.
How did you notice the child?
Like,
what
I
were
was
you doing?
Swimming. I was swimming, and I wear like goggles, so I see underwater, and I just saw the kid underwater.
What are you thinking, Canra? Are you sort of coming close to whether you think that it's a truth or a lie? I'm going to put up the poll. In the meantime, are you thinking that you're pretty decided?
I'd go with lie.
Lie, and why are you thinking lie?
Because to me, still 3 years seems like a lot. And also, like, well, I don't know. No, that's not true. Like, yeah, you can drown until and be at the bottom, so that can be true. So I'm not saying anything, but it's mostly just the 2 to 3 years that put me off.
Right. So it was sort of the specific details. Let's have a look at what chat is saying, just in case. Oh, so chat at the moment are unanimously thinking lie, but that might change. But be a very difficult one. Very difficult one. Is there any sort of other sort of final burning questions that you'd like to ask about this that you think might make it, even clearer for you in your head, Canra?
I have nothing to ask.
Okay.
I just want to win.
I mean, I don't think you could win now anyway.
No!
I think however this turns out for you, me is the winner. But I mean,
No!
keep up your dreams.
Wait,
keep up
really?
your dreams. Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
Chad was still.
Oh no, I mean chat is separate as well, but
Oh, okay.
out of you two, I think for you, me is still the winner.
Nice
But,
try,
but don't worry, All right, let's see. All right, so yeah, chat very much thinking that this is a lie. Very much thinking that this is a lie. And yeah, Canra is also thinking lie. So we'll wait for the poll to close, and then I would, after that is closed, I would like to ask you, Fuyumi, to reveal. So let's just wait to make sure everybody has got their vote in. But it does look to be, one person voting for truth, but people seem to pretty much think that this is a lie. So without further ado, Fuyumi, is this a truth or is this a lie?
So this statement is a complete lie.
A complete
I
lie.
did take swimming lessons, but I never took it at the local lifeguard. But Falcon did. So I do still know like basics, but I never took lessons there.
Damn.
Good to know.
No master in life saving.
I still think though I could rescue somebody.
Oh yeah.
I think knowing the
Don't
basic
have a
information,
master.
the basic
Yeah.
stuff is good to know for sure. which does bring us to the end. But if you want, we can do one bonus one where you guys guess something from me. So I've got I've got through truths and lies, and maybe you guys can guess one for me. How do you feel about that? For getting some extra points.
Let's go.
Okay. So I have an iTunes playlist specifically for fantasizing about big butts when I play it. I have an iTunes playlist specifically for fantasizing about big butts when I play it.
Why
Got any
big
questions
butts?
for me?
What? I was like, big bugs? No, what?
Butts?
Butts?
Like,
Yes.
I would understand if it was for fantasizing about Sonic the Hedgehog, but
Yeah.
like
That was my
booty?
first thought too. That's the only thing that makes sense.
So chat do know I have quite a, Wario's posterior often appears on my streams, for example.
That's true. You do love the Wario.
Yes, and I
Yeah.
think I don't know. There's just something about big butts, and I cannot lie. When I'm working on getting stuff ready for streams, there's just something about having that on in the background that I do quite I like kind of upbeat music like that to kind of just keep me working. I find if it's like too slow, right? It's not gonna get me hype enough for my work. So yeah, big butts and I cannot lie. There's a couple of other ones, not directly related, but like the Peaches song, for example. There's a few different ones in there. It's kind of when I just want a bit of a laugh and a bit of time to just get work done.
So it's basically just like a playlist with songs about butts.
Yeah.
Oh.
Either directly or indirectly. Yeah. So sometimes it's more kind of, vague, like, peaches or, thick or something. It's got those kind of words in the songs. And I built up a lot of, very hype, very high BPM songs about butts. Yeah. And I have a playlist that I like to play when I'm getting ready, doing stuff. Just when I want to get hype, really. Yeah.
Wow.
What do you think, chat? Any other questions that chat have? Even if this one's a lie, Milky would probably make one after the subathon. I mean, I don't know why you guys think it's a lie. We will not offer help except confirming Milky is a connoisseur of Wario's book. Thank you, chat.
Yeah. I mean, like, so you say that like fantasizing, so you fantasize about having a big butt, or you just fantasize about like being surrounded by big butts?
It's probably over exaggerating a little bit. I think it's more just a fun playlist I have about butts that. I mean, am I thinking about butts all the time when I play it? No. I just find it quite funny to work to, like, just chill. Like, I don't know, getting ready to go out. I don't know, doing my makeup, choosing my clothes. Sometimes I just want something silly and fun, I want to just, just chill. Yeah.
Okay. I do believe that the playlist consists some of the songs because I know you like put up some silly songs sometimes and some upbeat you like to dance.
There's a lot of twerking, like
a lot of songs.
What's that song? Twerk for me, twerk for me, twerk. Like, I like that one as well. And I just like, I don't know, just around my room, just like dancing, twerking. Yeah.
I feel like there's some little detail though that it's a mix of songs, so I don't think every song is about butts or anything.
No, it can be sometimes quite indirect. It can be more like, it could have the word like peaches or like thick or something like that. Like, it doesn't have to be directly related to
It
butts.
would be so much work to make a playlist. And
But there's
pay
so
attention
many
to these
songs
things.
about that though. Like, just take a few American artists and you have like a lot of butts in their songs lyrics.
That's very
But
true.
every single song, I mean, you would just put whatever has like good vibes.
And something
in this
else I can
playlist,
tell
right?
you, right? I mean, I can tell you right now. I don't know if I can get a count, but I have over 100 playlists for sure. Like, I'm looking right now. I definitely have
trust
over
her
100
on that.
playlists.
I will believe that. I will believe that on Milky.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm a
feel like
real
she's trying
playlist
too
person.
hard.
Yeah.
She's trying so hard to convince us. That makes me want to not believe it.
I'm just trying to tell you the info as it is. But, hey, I mean, you can take it however you think. I'm trying to remain very sort of, as the host as well. I'm trying to remain just giving the information and,
But I can imagine her like just getting pumped up and being hyped about like her little like butt playlist. Like
That is
while
so specific,
cleaning.
though.
I can tell you guys actually the moment that I decided to create this place was actually something very silly. So I had a twerking emote of one of the mascots of my channel, Rice Man, and it actually got banned from Twitch when they started banning twerking emotes. So actually, I think that was when I don't know, when you feel really silly. I felt very silly after that stream, and I was like, I kind of just want to make a playlist like RIP to this emote, right? And that's kind of how it started, but I actually became very fond of a lot of the songs in that playlist for just like hyping me up. And just I can be quite introverted as well. So I think it gets me in that, like, I'm very much like an omnivert. So it gets me in that extroverted zone if I've got to go out, I think. So
Yeah.
I feel like Chad would know of this playlist. They said like, oh, I believe she would, but they are not aware of it. I believe you would tell Chad about this. So I say it's a lie.
One thing I will say is Twerking Rice Man was removed between, I do believe, a year and 2 weeks ago. So I think it was between the last Subathon where I did this corner. So I was kind of thinking I'm not going to tell them so that I can keep it for next year, if that makes sense. Yeah. So that was my reason for not telling them. Yeah.
Right. That's a good one. I'll just go with my gut feeling. I'll just say it's a lie. I say there's something, little detail that is not correct.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. What are you thinking, Canra? Are you gonna go for truth or lie?
I'll go with truth because that seems like a very Milky thing to do.
Okay, interesting. So Canra is going truth and Fuyumi is going lie. I can tell you that this is in fact a lie.
No!
I knew it! It's her behavior was so weird. She was trying to put it into that was no. That is like Milky behavior.
But I can't imagine her having that.
I mean, yeah, but it's too specific. It's like, I don't know. Then she would tell Chad for sure if she would do something like this.
I was really proud of my quick, like, it was because I was saving it for the next Would I Uso.
I was like, this is weird.
Which it could have been a little comeback for Canra, but unfortunately that does put Fuyumi way into the lead, which means today's winner, although you both did amazing, is Fuyumi Toba! Congratulations. But both players played extremely well, and I would love to have you guys on for this show again another time. Did you both enjoy yourselves? Did you enjoy the show?
Tiny. I'm gonna call you Tiny from now on.
I don't trust Fuyumi. I never trusted her. Not trusting her any much more. Thank you very much.
Let's play more games.
No. We still have to do Fortnite though. I'm not forgetting about that.
Oh yeah, we gotta
How
do
much
Fortnite.
is it a team of 3 in Fortnite, like in Apex?
No, you can have 4 people or
Okay.
2 people or 3 people.
Okay. So we could do 3 of us in Fortnite.
Yeah.
And we totally won't shoot each other because, trust here. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I just
of
did
course.
that
I would
like
never harm you guys.
Yeah.
I just did like a team with Yuria for the first time. We got 3 victory royals, so
Oh, nice.
so we can do
Heck
that the
Nice.
4 of us, and I'm sure it'll be great
That
at
actually
the
sounds
Kumamon
really
world.
fun. I would love
Yeah.
to. I would actually genuinely love to. So let me know. Hit me up.
Let's do that.
Yay! And do you guys have anything you'd like to? I'm gonna. Where do you guys want link to? Shall I link to your yeah, you guys should definitely go check out both of them. I'll link to your Twitches, shall I? Canra just started a English Twitch, right? Do you want to talk a little bit about that? I'll link to it.
I just debuted last week on Twitch. So English debut. So on Twitch now I will be doing every week a few days English streams. So if you are interested in that, please go check me out. And I still have my YouTube channel. If you want to see my Japanese streams, so also be sure to like and subscribe. I'm such a YouTuber. Damn! Thank you so much.
Yes, I'm so excited for all, obviously I love all your stuff already on YouTube, and I'm so excited for all the stuff you're going to do on Twitch in English as well. So heckin' excited. And what about you, Fuyumi? Got anything interesting coming up? I've linked everyone over to your Twitch, but would you like to talk a little bit about what you do and what's coming up?
I'm addicted to gachas, so if you wanna see some crazy pulls, I am the luckiest burp ever with my pulls. You should check out my Twitch channel. I also do upload like covers, especially shorts lately, short covers on YouTube. So please check that out. And yeah, I am cooking.
Heck yeah!
She's cooking something.
I'm cooking.
Heck yeah! Both beautiful, beautiful blue ladies with beautiful voices. Go check both of them out, please. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you guys coming on the show today. I hope you had a great time.
Yeah, happy
Thank
birthday!
Happy
birthday! Thank you so much. No, I get it though. I feel like whenever I get invited to these, I'm always like, oh my god, is it anniversary, is it birthday? I don't remember. So true. All right, you guys.
Happy birthday day. Enjoy your day. Good luck for the stream.
Thank you so much, you guys. Really
Happy
heckin'
3
appreciate
years.
it. Thank you. And really excited to play Fortnite, you guys. All right.
Yes, let's do
Thank you so
it.
heckin'